So currently the T on GJ, I wasn't sure about it at first, but apparently this did count. So you have this impulse move, this retracement, and then this right here. That was ugly. Why did I draw that? I could have just done this. Anyhow, this level right here was a valid resistance level, at least how I would consider what a resistance is. And then ever since then, we got this 4-hour candle that closed above it, and then this 4-hour candle. But originally I was like, well, maybe this would just be considered a doji because it's not like a full candle. But no, considering how the daily flow is already bullish, it makes sense that this would be the confirmation to say, okay, the 4-hour flow is now switching. So then when you go on the lower time frames, what you would be looking for is this right here. So I did take a sell when it started falling, and then I adjusted my stop loss to here just in case this did happen, which it did. But now I won't want to get in anytime soon. What I would prefer to see is just like some sort of pullback before continuing bullish right now. So the 15-minute, technically it could fall all the way back down here and still be bullish on the lower time frame, just because we've only ever had just that, right? We've had no other new supports made since then. So ideally, if I could find like, maybe just like a bearish candle and a bullish candle, maybe, right? If it came down further enough, if it came down deep enough, I think that would be an okay place to take a trade. I was thinking about taking it, let's see, after this candle, but on the 1 minute here, right? I was thinking about taking it here, but it was too much. It was too close to the resistance to the left. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for an actual retracement on the 15-minute. It might happen a lot later than now, or I don't know when. So I think right now, as long as I'm waiting, as long as the 15-minute is bullish, I'd be waiting for a engulfing candle, right? 15-minute, 30-minute. But the thing is, if price actually does begin to make support on the 15-minute and then break it, what I would have to be looking for again is a break of resistance to continue bullish, right? So there's just a lot of scenarios that can happen, but overall, I do believe that the 4-hour, that price at the moment is bullish again. Now for gold, I was able to take this yesterday, which was nice. The 4-hour was still technically bearish, right? Lower highs. You can say this was the last lower high we had. Right, lower high created, tested, bullish, bearish. This was tested again, even if you want to consider right here a resistance, bullish, bearish after that. But especially since the fact that we had news right at 10 o'clock, I was looking at the 5-minute, but I actually wanted to be good and like wait for 15-minute to break. But sometimes you just got to know when to enter, right? So you had support start to form, and then you had support break officially, and then that's when I was like, okay, cool. I think I'm going to be cool with getting in, even though the 15-minute is technically still bullish. Actually, no. From that point, it wasn't, because we created minor support and then started to break. But even then, it's like, if you look to the left, you see how price reacted here before. I was like, okay, I think we're gonna have a pretty nice time going bearish. But I'll be looking for the same thing today. At the moment, the 15-minute is bullish, right? We broke above this resistance to the left. So what I'd be waiting for is waiting for break of support on 15-minute for bearish position if necessary, right? So yeah, I'm looking for buys on GJ if I get a decent pullback or something, and sells on gold once she starts to act right. Specifically after 8 o'clock. So yeah, let's see how that goes.